Torres from Ducks Digest.
Hey there, Thomas. Great to see you. Want to ask you, what did it feel like to be back in Eugene after so much time away, and what were you looking to prove in your pro day performance?
It felt good to be back. This is a safe haven for me, just somewhere you go like that feels like your second home, a home away from home. So it felt good to be back here. It felt good to be with my boys again. I trained with Demo, so I was with him a lot, but everybody else, it was good to see them all again. And then the thing that I wanted to prove was just show that I'm faster than what people thought. They had me labeled at running like a 4.56, and I wanted to change my body. And those are two things I felt I did right.
Next question, Matthias Cornelius from Timeout, something or other.
Thank you. Thomas, here's Matheus Ornelas from Timeout here in Brazil. Congratulations for your pro day and for going for the NFL draft. When you have the opt-out, you have like other seasons in Oregon that you can use like a showcase. What you produced in 2019 and the other years was like enough for you? Could do the opt-out and don't have so many regrets?
Me opting out, there was no regrets for me personally. Just because I felt like the decision that I made was the right decision. But only thing that I will say was just like definitely coming back from pro day. It's just like I miss being around my boys. Like this is like my family, like legit family, brothers for life. That I'm gonna have past football. So I'll probably say like that was like the only thing that was like really worth missing.
Thank you. Good luck.
Next would be Nick Hamilton.
Hey, Thomas. Wanted to ask you just during your pro day, what were some of the things you wanted to emphasize and focus on? And then my second part of my question is, who are some of the cornerbacks that you looked up to in the NFL that you took and put into your own arsenal as far as getting better?
I'll just start with players first, like players that I look up to. I like Darius Slay ability to like just be able to play slot corner and play out, move everywhere and guard the best receiver. Stephon Gilmore, Trendavious White, and then Marcus Peters. Those are like kind of the four that I really look up to and try to model my game. Some is for zone purposes. Marcus Peters is one of those. Stephon Gilmore, others is for man purposes, more Trendavious White and Xavier Howard, just by play style. And I feel like my game can be simulated to each one of theirs in different ways. And I got to try to throw that in and make that my game. And the things that I really focused on coming into this pro day or focused on that pro day was just making sure that I warmed up for all my drills, got my body warm and right. And then just be able to go out there when now after we go from the testing part, go into the position drills and just show them how fluid and smooth I am.
Thank you.
Jacob Infante.
Hey, Thomas. Appreciate you taking the time to talk to us today. A lot of people say that the cornerback position is one of, if not the toughest positions to play. So can you just walk me through a little bit of the things that you're looking for pre-snap, any potential giveaways that could help you improve your route anticipation? Because that's a very tough job to do. So I'm just wondering what goes through your mind pre-snap and post-snap, the type of stuff you're looking for.
Pre-snap is just kind of what personnel they're in. Usually, no, every year I've been here, we had a card up. So there was always a card that would show the personnel that they're in. Then the formation matters, where the running back is set. If he's strong, weak, what type of formation are they in? Where's the tight end at if he's on the field? And just things like that, because then it dictates whether or not what type of pass play I'll get. If they're in a max protection look, so that's usually either 11 or 12 personnel, 21, and you would just kind of see that they're either they're in a under center or they're in a position to where the tight end can still block and stay in for protection. So, you're getting a shot. Otherwise, certain stuff is quick, and then kind of just knowing your defensive calls. So the pre-snap and post-snap for me is really just mainly about breaking down the film earlier in the week to know what I'm getting into, what to anticipate from this team. Because all teams are different, but there are some teams that are similar. But everybody has their own niche. And then post snap is just kind of just really once I've broken down the film, like who's in front of me. Is this their deep threat or is this their real route runner? So know who you're going up against. And I think that makes a big difference. It makes everything so much easier.
Thank you.
Andrew Freeman.
Hey, Thomas, appreciate your time today. So just wanted to, two things here. First of all, have you met or had any conversations with the Chicago Bears? And then second thing is you were down there at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. So take me through that experience and some of the takeaways you got from that week, because there were a lot of talented wide receivers down there as well. And you held up very well from your performance down there, down the Senior Bowl.
Okay. I talked to Chicago Bears at the Senior Bowl. I feel like I've only talked to them one time outside of that. And then the Senior Bowl was a great experience. The major reason behind that was just because like I got to learn how to kind of play through and by the NFL rules and with coaches, so get a different level of coaching because it's very different. Definitely teaching the corner position when it comes to press technique in college. You can tell them to get hands-on as much as you want. In the NFL, you can't get hands-on past 5. So I'll say like that was like the major learning point for me when it came to playing man-to-man coverage. Because one, I got a taste of it before I actually got to the NFL. But two, like just being able to press that way is totally different. And I feel like it's way more efficient. If I would have known how to press like that earlier, I'd probably done that more. But it's just like some things that I learned that I'm gonna take away and carry with me.
Thank you.
Next question, Alex Kozora.
Hey, Thomas, Alex Kozora, Steelers Depot. Thanks for talking with us. I know corners get drafted for the plays they're going to make in coverage against the pass, but how would you rate yourself against the run? And what is your philosophy in being a run-stopping corner? And then as a quick follow-up, have you had any communication with the Pittsburgh Steelers? And if so, who have you spoken with?
Yes, I have talked to the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Senior Bowl also. But I'm not exactly sure what coach or which guy was there at the Senior Bowl that I actually talked to, but we had met with every team for 15 minutes. So I talked to them. But I do know Dennison was there. He was actually at Oregon with us. And then what was your first part of the question again?
Just how would you grade and rate yourself as a run-stopping corner, and what's your mentality in playing the run?
My mentality on playing the run is just don't be scared, maintain your leverage, and just go up there. And if you consistently making tackles, definitely playing corner when they force runs to you, when they set up the blocks, kind of do that, get you in a tight formation and crack or place, force you to make that tackle. Just go up there, you make that tackle, and the more consistent you make it, the less they come to you. So my kind of goal was just to show up and show out early and often. So as soon as I see that gap open up and it's a solidified run, or that person cracks the safety, now he made contact with him, so that's no longer my man. I just come up, fill the hole, don't give the running back time to think, and take my shot. But I would grade myself a very good run defender, probably one of the best run defending corners in this class.
We got about another minute and a half with Thomas. Ryan Thorburn, the register guard.
Hey, Thomas, I know you don't regret your decision, but what was the emotional roller coaster like in trying to decide last year whether to play or not to play with the on again, off again nature of the Pac-12, and then having to watch your guys play once they finally did start playing?
It was a little difficult just because I miss playing with them, and then it was just like while they're actually out there playing football right now and stuff like that. So I'll say like the roller coaster was a little up and down, but like at the same time, I was the biggest supporter. I tweeted, put in Instagram stories up every game, made sure to watch them. They're my boys and I'm a forever support. I'm a Duck for life.
Last question, Tyson Alger, The Athletic.
Thomas, just having played so much football with Deion for the last 3-4 years, what was it like, one, not playing with him this fall, and then two, when you guys came back and started training together, like what did you notice about the differences in just your preparation, him playing a season versus you doing your own thing?
I say like there wasn't really any major differences besides I just kind of got an early start on training for the draft and truly giving my body a rest. I say he had a little more like just like in season knickknacks than kind of I did because my body's completely fresh and he just played a whole half a season of football. So I say that's like really the only major difference. And that was actually good for me. Definitely knowing that I hurt my shoulder at the end of last year.
Appreciate your time, Thomas. Good luck.
Thank you.
All right.